Actually, I had the most startling discovery today. A discovery that a man is constantly having the other side reminding him of his own presence. I didn't realize that all my life. But it suddenly dawned on me because of a dream that I had this morning. And this is the reason why every moment, I would say, there's always this thought in me, telling me, or saying something about me, or saying something about the other party. This is the kind of padding that we want to hear constantly so that we are not alone. And that's why the animals were never able to accompany us. Because the animals are never our identity. They are like thoughts that reverberate and remind our presence every moment. The true one is only coming from myself, and that is Eve. That is the Eve. I have to bring out for myself flesh of my flesh, bones of my bone, and together with my Eve, my wife, there is one flesh. Of course, people are looking at this from sexuality, but I'm not looking at it at that level. But very interestingly, sexuality is only about pleasure. The companionship is nothing more than pleasure. But I'm not looking into that idea. Neither am I looking into a companionship of a physical nature. Right where I am is a companionship that's always there. It's the chattering thoughts of my mind. My mind is chattering to give me companionship. But today I discovered a solution, but not an easy solution, I must say. I need to constantly remind myself about it. And that is that the other part of me is also a nameless one. And to do that, I need to, when I'm with someone, without thoughts, I must not be overcome by thoughts. And in that nameless presence on the other side, I can be one with the other. And I am that I am is my true name. So the question in my mind right now is, how do I achieve that? That's right. How do I relate with myself right now? Nameless to nameless, and not thought to thought. There's only one way, I would say. I must be aware of my nameless observing space-time. Because when I do that, I realize that the space-time do not trap me. The thoughts do not reverberate, but instead I find me. But people don't like to find me, because me is a quiet companionship. It's a companionship of peace, delight, that is deep in the soul. But it doesn't come with the thoughts like I'm a great man. It doesn't come with thoughts, he's a bad guy. So, we want a more substantial kind of beatings on others. And that's why people resort more to this taught identity rather than to the nameless one. What I was doing just a while ago, I noticed that as I watched the space-time from the nameless, breathed, breath blews out from time to time. My companion is breath, because the nameless presence is breath. And the result is not thoughts confirming me. The result is me being me. It's not about confirmation, but it's about me expressing so strongly as me. And that's why Jesus put it very correctly. He said, the Son of Man, or the Son of God. He put it very correctly, because a son is someone brought forth from within you. It's not a confirming thought that comes from an alien source, from an animalistic identity, but rather the breath of one brought forth from right where I am. That's why he was referred as Son of Man. If the Son of Man will set you free, then you shall be free indeed. And interestingly, you will notice that in the Exodus story, all the Israelites, except for two, could not enter the Promised Land. But all the sons of the Israelites entered the Promised Land.